Give me 1 second, you guys. I don't know a lot, but I know enough to follow. God brought me from the days when I would move for dollars. Still hard to trust when I see the plan is hollow. When it come to prayers, God, I know I need a lot. Hold on, y'all. Alright. Great day, everyone. How is everyone doing? I am still trying to get my notes and stuff pulled up. So just give me a quick second to finish getting myself set up. 11 o'clock came quick today. But I hope all is well. I hope everyone had a really good weekend and 2 weeks off, because I haven't been up here for 2 weeks. You know, just a lot been going on, working on healing and just different things. But the good thing is, guess what? We are back in our space. We're back in the salon. So come on, Breeze. We're back in the salon. So you know what that means? That means I am up out the bed. So guess what? Today, with no further ado, you know, today we are going to move on to our section 7 and section 8 of our business plan. You guys, we are almost done with our business plan. So I hope that everybody has been following along and writing your business plan as we have been going. If you have questions, let me know in the email, chat, whatever the case may be. Just let me know if you have questions, and we're going to attempt to answer them. Continue to send your questions, continue to email. I love getting the feedback from everyone who gives it to me. And so today we are going to be talking about section 7, marketing and sales strategy, and business operations and structure. Okay, so let me see if I can do that like that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, so y'all know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let's get going. Okay, so you know, with our business plan, we utilize the, hold on y'all, because I need let me do this like this, because y'all know. So with our business plan, we have come up with the 4-step method, right? And so with the 4-plan method, excuse me, the 4-plan method. And so we're going to jump right into it, because y'all know I'm learning to keep these videos short. I'm not trying to hold nobody, and we got work to do, right? Because if you have not been working on your business plan, this is the time to get started. Next week, we will be ending up finishing up, concluding our business plan. And next week we will be talking about the financial side of this. We will be talking about the finances. So that video may be a little bit long, because we're going to break that down detail by detail, right? So section 7, marketing and sales strategies. Okay, so why do you need marketing and sales strategy? And remember, the plan method, P is for purpose. So why do you need it? Why is marketing strategy and sales strategy important? Marketing strategy is to attract your clients, right? It is to attract, it is to, hold on y'all, 1 split second. Let me move this over so I can I'm in the building, but I'm still trying to utilize this, move this foot around. So the purpose of your marketing strategy is to attract and connect and convert your ideal client or your partners or your lenders, whoever it is that you're trying to get funding from. That is the purpose of it. And why you need it is because it ensures that your products and your services reach the right people. This is why we market. This is why we have marketing, right? Marketing, branding and marketing and advertising. You can go back and watch that live, but it is for people to know who we are. It is to put our business out there. That is why we have marketing. You watch TV, you watch ads, you watch commercials, all of that. All of it is marketing. Whether it's for good or for bad, it is still marketing, right? So, and it's going to reach the right people, whoever it needs to reach. So that is why marketing is important, and it clarifies how you would generate your income and your brand awareness. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're selling, promoting, that it is still in alignment. Well, we're going to get to the alignment part, but you want to make sure that it is in alignment with your brand, your income, how you're going to generate your income, right? So, it all marketing also builds trust with your clients, it builds trust with your partners, your lenders, and honestly, it really builds trust within you. Okay? Your business, your marketing builds trust within yourself. Like you have to get to a point to where you learn to trust yourself and what it is that you're doing, right? You're out here promoting, you're marketing your business. Trust it. Trust the process, right? Trust that what you are doing is going to bring you to the goals that you have set for your business, for yourself, right? And the purpose is also to convert your sales interest into revenue, right? Um, because you can't grow what you don't promote. So you have to market this. You have to market your business. You have to market everything. Whatever those things are that you do in your business, you need to market that. And we're going to bring that to the next part, to our L, which is lead, right? So how will you lead your marketing efforts and guide your customers into a buying decision, right? So one thing, when you are leading, you want to lead with consistent branding, okay? Your visual, your tones, your message. You want to be the voice of it. You want your voice to be either educational, empowering, and authentic. Not either, but you want it to be all of them, right? So you want consistency across all social media platforms. This is marketing and sales strategy. So you want to make sure that you have clear call to actions, and a clear call to action: subscribe to the channel. Another clear call to action could be shop now, click the link to register. That is a call to action. I'm telling you what it is I want you to do. That is your call to action, okay? And so you also want to use your content pillars. This is how you get your voice. This is how you get your tone, your visuals, and your message out there, right? Education, transformation, testimonials, and behind the scenes. Okay? That is how you are going to get your information out there. This is how you're going to get seen. This is how you're going to market. You're going to use those pillars to help you market. You can choose all of them, or you can choose maybe not, you know, to use all of them. So we're going to go to the align. I'm moving fast because we have two sections to go to. So you can always go back and start the video over and, listen to it again. So alignment. How does your strategy align with your brand identity and your client's needs? Really quick. You're going to align your visuals, align your tones, and align your offers with your brand's promise. What are you promising your clients? What are you promising your partners and your lenders? All your partners and lenders want is a return on investment and ROI, right? But you want to make sure that everything is in alignment. When you write your business plan, when you put this on paper, they should be able to flip to any part of your business plan and notice that the first part that they read is in alignment with whatever part they're reading now, all the way through, right? So you also want to align to make sure that you meet your clients where they are. You want to offer bundles, convenience, results. That's it. And your partners or your lenders, they are looking to make sure that this is, you're not gonna highlight it, but they are looking for this, the convenience of it and the results of it, and how y'all y'all they are looking for this, okay? So in navigate, what tools and platforms will help you implement and navigate your strategy, right? Real quick, email marketing, text blast, your Facebook and IG, your have referral programs in your business, introduce loyalty points in your business, and if you use a booking app, um, use a booking app that have automations. You want, even if it's your website, you want automations, right? So that way you don't have to worry about doing a lot. Set up as many automations as you possibly can. That may be something we talk about later, automations, because that is so important to branding, um, from the inside house to your clients, to your customers. You know, what can they receive without you having to do so much work? You set it up and let it go, okay? And your clients will automatically receive it. So like for me, when my clients come in from booking, they book, they get confirmation, they receive their forms that they need to fill out before their service. After they do that, um, they get another confirmation 24 hours before their service. So if they need to cancel or reschedule, they have the opportunity to do that. Um, and then when they come in for their service, that's great. When they leave, they receive a thank you. They receive uh, next appointment reminders and their receipt automatically. Only thing I'm doing is servicing them and checking them out. And if they have if they get a product or something like that, automations has changed the game. I'm telling you. I wish I'd have known about automations before I knew about automations, because they are what's up. So, section 8, okay? Business operations and structure. This is really quick. It's not going to take long, because I'm going to break it down into the plan method, but basically the business operations and structure is really who is who in your business and what is it that they do. You don't necessarily have to have the name of the person, but the title of the person, like your receptionist or your um let's say your shampoo lady, um whatever the case may be, lead stylist, CEO, CFO, like who, all of the titles in your business. This is the part where you break all of that down. And when you break it down, this might take a few pages. Well, two tops, everything is 2 pages tops, right? So every section is 2 pages tops. But when you get to this part, you are breaking down exactly what each title is doing. If you have 10 titles, 10 uh, lead positions, you'll break it down those 10 lead positions and letting your funders your, your partners or your lenders know exactly what it is these people are going to be doing from day to day. Your day-to-day operations, how is your business going to run smoothly with you there or not, right? So the purpose, we're going to go through the plan method really quick. So the purpose is to keep your business running smoothly behind the scenes. Yes, it helps you to delegate and avoid burnout, and it prepares you for funding and growth. They want to know how the business is being ran, y'all. They want to make sure they're getting their money back. Basically, at the end of the day, even if it is a grant, they want to know, we're granting you this money. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to do payroll? Because you're putting these people, these titles, these positions on paper. And so you have to pay them, right? So they want to know, how is the money going to be allocated out, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So L, lead. So the lead part is who leads in what areas. You know what I'm saying? So what position, who's the lead. So like, say, like I was saying, you have a CEO, you have a CFO, you have a COO, whatever those positions are. And then you have an assistant, then you have an inventory manager, then you have a sales floor manager, then you have a social media manager, like all of that, right? So you have all of these different positions and what it is they do. You have to identify your support roles. Even if you are a solo stylist or solo business owner, you can create departments. You know, you can create departments that you are responsible for. Okay, the different things that you do in your company, just instead of it being positions, you can create departments. Okay, and so alignment. So, how does your internal system align with your client's experience? Like, this is so important because, as I was saying, how my booking system works, that's from beginning to end. And so they want to know, like, how is this going to work? You know, so your client onboarding flow, I've already talked to that, talked about that, and so that goes from consultation to booking to confirmation to service to follow up. Okay, so your inventory system, you want to make sure that it's aligned with the services that you're offering. If you have a booking site, make sure that your booking site or your website is aligned for the services that you are offering. Okay, that is so important because you want smooth communication. Because if you have smooth communication, you have an elevated experience, okay, with your clients, right? So the N in the plan method in section 8 is to navigate. What systems will you use to stay organized? Right? What systems will you use to stay organized? For me, my main system is Gloss Genius, and I also have a website. But my main system is Gloss Genius, right? And so my booking software is number one, Gloss Genius, okay? Then you have Square, then you have Vagaro, just to name two other ones that are like in the top running. But with Gloss Genius, go check it out. Matter of fact, I'm going to link it in the bio, and when I link it in the bio. There will be a gift for you if you decide that you want to use the Gloss Genius for booking. You will receive $30, and that will help you with your monthly payment. But you also get a free trial. Okay, so try it. Try Gloss Genius. Try setting it up. Go through it. Look it up. It is bomb.com. Okay, I'm telling you something that I know. I have been with Gloss Genius um, since 2018, 2019. I've been with Gloss Genius, and I have even strayed away, but I found myself right back at Gloss Genius a couple of times. Okay, so I know that they are the number one booking platform there is. Okay, and so you want to make sure you are able to track your inventory. You can do all of that in Gloss Genius. You can track your inventory for your salon or your business, and you can track your inventory for the what you sell, like retail and what you actually using. Um, and then you want to make sure you have templates for your invoices, your policies, and your service descriptions. You want to make sure that you have all of this information when you are doing your business plan, you guys. So, if you are ready to streamline your salon, okay, and make your brand profitable and powerful, join us over here at the Sovereign Hair Care family. All right, you get tools, training, products to grow your business with confidence. Okay, so I am Leela Kelly. I am your licensed cosmetologist, and I'm I've been doing this a little over 10 years. I've been in business a little over 10 years. So I know a lot of a little bit of a lot of what I'm talking about, okay? So like I mentioned earlier, next week we will be concluding our business plan. We're going to have some things that will be available for you. We have a business plan template coming up. We have all of this is going to be available next week. And I have a surprise for you guys for staying consistent for these last 2 months. We've been doing this February since March. Okay, we've been on the business plan since March, and we are concluding it next week at the end of April. So I want to thank everyone who have been supporting us through this business plan situation that we have been putting out here. You know, I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the questions. I appreciate all of it. So thank you guys so much. Also, you can go to sovereignhaircare.com and you can download your free business starter kit. Okay, it is absolutely free. If you need some help from the beginning, go get it. Go get the business starter kit at sovereignhaircare.com. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you back next week, and remember, it might be a little longer next week because we have a lot to do next week. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Let me address some of this. If you guys cannot come into my live with some respect, do not come. Okay? I have been ignoring this all day today. I'm not worried about none of this that you're talking about. But I will address the plastic on the TV. I don't want to take it off. I don't want to take the plastic off, okay? You know, it's fine. It does not bother me that the plastic is still on the TV, okay? But I get it. I understand. My children and different people always ask about it. But you know, I don't want to take it off. So, but you guys, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a Y'all have a great day today, okay? All right. And you know what this means? Victory. And we're going to double up on that victory, right? So you guys be blessed and let me know when you need me.